area in Richmond.
We
Yeah,
not.
Richmond kind of big.
it looked big from on YouTube when I looked it up where y'all was at and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's city than country, city than forest. It's like it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
different up there.
that's how it is. But y'all, we are live once again. I don't know what episode this is. We did this episode 3, 4. You remember?
This
Right.
might be 5.
Okay, this might be episode 5 of Ask.
It might be 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
but we're on episode 5 of Ask Uncle Kurt. And our topics are getting stronger and stronger. And, we just appreciate everybody for joining the lives when they come on here. We appreciate all the questions that you may have. If y'all want to hit that link in the comment section to join the panel, please do so. If you have any questions at all, y'all go ahead and come on and ask your questions. And whatever question it is, I promise you it will get answered. Today on the panel right now, we have Uncle Kurt. And we have yours truly, Pastor Ragsdale, and then we have Mrs. yours truly, Mrs. Ragsdale, today on the panel. So without further ado, Uncle Kurt, we're going to ask you to light up the introduction.
All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Once again, we back to continue this necessary conversation. Tonight, while we warming up and waiting on y'all to get online and everything, I brought a few topics with me that I'd like to throw out there just for us to kind of nibble on a little bit while everybody's coming in. First off, there was a incident at a high school track meet.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was in Virginia where one girl had assaulted the other girl with the baton on a relay race. And there was some controversy afterwards about some things being said and all of that. But just looking at it from what I know about it, I can't find nothing but wrong in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that competition and pressure, it makes diamonds or bust pipes. I think her pipe busted when that girl sucked it. Yeah, she ate up like Miss Pac-Man. And then she went and passed her and was running. But I hated that the girl, after she got hit on the head. And when you exerting all that energy, right, that's a dangerous vulnerability to get hit in the head while you exerting all of your. That's very dangerous. Like that girl might not run the same again.
Right.
But I like to know what y'all think about it, like from a parent's perspective, because from what I understood, the girl who assaulted the girl, her coaches didn't even go and see about the little girl or anything.
Exactly.
To me, where was the sportsmanship? And was there talking or was there an incident beforehand? I saw where the girl who got accused of the assault, she looked like she was crying on a couch or whatever, but I didn't get to see the news story. So I'll leave it to y'all, pass it to y'all to see what y'all think.
Yeah. I'm gonna show it real quick, y'all, so y'all can see what he's talking about. Share this with y'all. Can y'all see the screen?
Yeah.
All right. Here it is. We're gonna play this one right here because this is the girl, the accused girl. So we're gonna show this one right here. Hold on. Let me blow us up too. Y'all can still see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
6 with brand new developments on a track meet incident gone viral. A local NAACP chapter is also weighing in on what happened to a student athlete getting hit by a baton. There's a good chance you've seen this video of a track meet in Lynchburg between a student from the area and an IC Norcom high school athlete. Now, charges of assault and battery have been filed. A lot to cover in this tonight. 10 on your sides. Markeisha Jackson was first to report this locally. She is live at IC Norcom with today's developments. Markeisha?
Aisha and Tom, we got that charge of assault and battery confirmed by the Lynchburg Commonwealth's attorney, and Smith NAACP says it's concerning, saying that the viral video that many have seen does not warrant this kind of response.
We have to take care of our children more as a people. We should not have adults attacking young children on either side.
That's what Genoa Everett had to say about the extensive backlash his daughter Alayla has faced after a viral incident brought nationwide attention to the family. In the video, Alayla is seen striking an opponent, Kaylin Tucker, with a baton from behind. Alayla says her opponent was running very close to her. The closeness caused Alayla to lose her balance. In an attempt to regain it, she pumped her arm forward to regain her stride, and that's when Tucker got hit. But for many watching the viral video that shows the incident from the front, they think it was intentional.
Or just seeing one video and it looks bad from that angle.
A certified USA track and field official even slowed down the video to show just how close the two athletes were competing. And for anyone watching it with just the naked eye, it's just too close for anyone outside of these two athletes to call.
Leaving certain things out did so much damage to our family.
The Portsmouth NAACP released this statement in support of both families and called out the racial slurs and death threats that Alayla and her family have received. Lynchburg Commonwealth's attorney Bethany Harrison says a petition for 1 count of assault and battery has been issued. In response to that, Portsmouth NAACP saying, quote, "We are committed collectively to ensuring."
Yeah. Anyway, that's the gist of it. Now the NAACP trying to get into it, and it's just the fact that the parents are taking up for something that this girl did wrong. She's saying that she was too close to her and she had to reach back and get in stride. But no, that's not what happened, girl. Even when he slowed it down, it blatantly showed you reaching back.
Yeah, that wasn't no running motion. That wasn't no running motion. It wasn't no running motion.
If you were running, your arms gonna stay down here.
Exactly.
If you had to move your arms outward,
it wouldn't have been like this. It wouldn't have been
around.
Say she was running like rerun. She was running like rerun on What's Happening intro.
Yeah, she came around and hit that girl over her head. You girl, you was intentional. You intentionally done that. There's no way around that. There's no. I ain't manifest reality.
It was a senior year.
Yeah.
It's a senior year, Kurt, and the other girl that passed her, she's an underclassman. Right. So this probably messing up her scholarships, and
that's what she said.
With this confusion, it's messing up her college plans. But
yeah.
Here's the thing,
Mr. Curtis.
Hey, Manifest. For me, I was an athlete. I wasn't in their position or whatever, like that. But it seems to me, if I accidentally hit somebody in the head and they fell off the track, I stopped. I had to stop and see about them, man. If it was an accident. I know it's a race and all that, but both of us was gonna lose.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, like, there was no humanity. Did she finish the race and run back and see if the girl was all right? No.
None of them did. The coaches.
So that kills the accidental. That kills it for me.
Yep. Exactly.
What's up, Manifest Reality? But yeah, man, I think now it's a money grab. You know what I'm saying? They pressing charges. They getting ready to get court costs and a lot of fines, a lot of lawsuits. probably against that school
Yep.
that girl was running for.
Mm-hmm.
And then it said Lynchburg.
Yeah, Lynchburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they getting life threatening letters or threatening,
I bet you
on
both
the
of them getting them.
Right.
right. They gotta be, yeah. I believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. But the other family of the girl that got hit in the head, they're not concerned about that. Only thing they asked for that girl to do was to publicly apologize. That's what they asked.
See?
And then the girl claimed that she was trying to reach out on social media and she's been blocked on all social media. Well, her parents took the girl's social media down. You're not blocked. She just doesn't have social media anymore.
Right.
They're trying to protect their child because they already knew what was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to be apologizing.
Yep.
I don't know whether y'all was listening, but we didn't get everything because they said we got to protect our kids more. What is it that they didn't tell us? Some adults got into a big hoopla
That's what they said.
at that event.
They said that since the incident, they should not be getting, no adults should be getting involved in that. So apparently they're going to the school. Adults are going to the school after that girl that did the hitting. You know how black people do.
Yeah.
You know how they do. That
I
one
know.
the
That's why I don't fool with y'all. For real.
the
That's
other
a
day that went to that man's bus, trying to get on that man's bus to jump on one of them kids on that bus. Black girl, black lady. That's ignorant stuff. You know them kids. I don't care what your child got going on. You ain't got no business trying to get on nobody's bus to try to fight a kid.
Right. Right.
No, that's just stupid.
I would tell y'all, but I ain't gonna get cousin today.
No.
I ain't gonna get your cousin today, Kurt. I ain't gonna get her. But them North Tulsa girl.
See,
Manifest Reality say that they was violated and asked for an apology, and the person also refused.
yep.
See, a lot of people that feel justified in their actions, you're not gonna get that.
They're not gonna get it. She said that is because they intentionally meant what occurred, and you are exactly right. And you will not get an apology. And why would? And you know what? If they come to you and apologize, it won't be sincere.
Right.
It's because you already
Yeah.
outed them, or somebody has pressured them into doing it. You don't make people apologize to you when they meant to do what they done.
Yep.
Only people that feel remorse about something, like today, these kids on the bus know that they cannot eat on the bus, but they eating Doritos. This one popped the Dr. Pepper open, eating and drinking on the bus, and the other ones get on there, they eating. So I just told them, I said, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know y'all are not supposed to be eating and drinking on this bus. I said, these bus rules are up here, not my rules. I do not want y'all eating and drinking on this bus. First of all, y'all don't clean it. Don't do it. So you know the first thing these two little girls did when they got off the bus, she was crying. She said, I just want to sincerely apologize to you because that was very disrespectful and I was rude and I knew better. That's what that little girl said to me.
Wow.
And I told her, I said, you ain't got to cry about it. I said, I just thank y'all for listening. And she gave me a hug.
Wow.
Never happened again. I said, thank you. I said, and tell your parents thank you.
Manifest Reality. What did you do about this person that violated you? Was it a thing where you could have pressed charges, or was it a family member? What is that? What were the repercussions?
And she said these are repeat offenders. And then she said they have flying monkeys who will stand with them knowing they are wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We just talked.
Start making lies about the victim. Yes, they will. Victimizing.
Yeah.
Victim shaming, and that's the world we living in.
So what ended up happening, Manifest, if you don't mind? If you want to come on the panel, come on the panel. You ain't got to turn your camera on. Just come on the panel and tell your story if that's what you feel like doing. We welcome you. Hit that link in the comment section. If you need me to re-put it up there, I will. So you can come on the panel and share your story. I recently
she had him prosecuted. Ooh.
Okay. Hey, that's good. That's good. That's good.
I think people need to be prosecuted. I think we shove a lot of stuff under the rug. But what we saw with old girl, that was just blatant assault. And I think if once they're gonna dent their pockets, they're gonna get deep into their bank account, and I don't think old girl will do that again because it's gonna mess up her next 5 or 6 years of her life. It's gonna mess up her education. She probably need to go to the military now. Because
we saw
I wouldn't give her a scholarship. I wouldn't give a person a scholarship that see that girl. If y'all the story I listened to, the girl had been she's an underclassman, but she had won the 100, 200, 75. You know, she's a runner.
Right.
And she can run. And she was taking over that track meet, man. In every event, she was bringing her team up. So I'm pretty sure that was some jealousy.
You know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was some jealousy. For real. That's why she hit that girl and gave her a concussion with that baton.
Well,
she just had somebody prosecuted. Lord help.
She said she'll be right back.
Okay.
So with that, the girl that actually done the hitting, she got on there and said that the young lady that she hit in the head is not being considerate of her mental.
You made me hit you by beating.
You made me hit you
by beating my. You know what?
Yeah.
You're not being considerate of my mental. How is she supposed to be considerate of what you're going through when you hit her? This young lady has a concussion. She did not get to finish the race. What else? What? I said, okay. My bad.
I know
and then the NAACP talking about we got to protect our children. No, that wasn't the NAACP. That was one of the girls' coaches.
Yeah. All right, but you can always cry. That was her. If you really think about it, that was all she could do.
Right.
What else she gonna do? She wrong. You know, she was wrong. Caught on video doing wrong. So tears, you know, she drew sympathy through tears. So yeah, that's all she could do is, you know, think about my feelings, you know. That's all she could. She couldn't say I didn't do it.
What is the Dear John syndrome manifest? I ain't never heard that. Y'all ever heard of that? The Dear John syndrome?
Nope.
Never
heard of that one.
We're gonna look
Dear John syndrome. Yeah.
Our Google person ain't on here. He said, "Oh, she said they come with pretending issues." Oh, okay. That's a new one on me. I ain't never heard of that.
Well, see, to me, it shouldn't even be no controversy.
Right.
It should have been the offender's parents.
Right.
Having her sit on that couch looking like she just got chastised and apologized to the other parents and everybody else on the track team and that school for the shame she brought on them by what she did.
Remorse.
Instead, we get a big story making excuses, talking about I was getting ready to pump my arms faster because we were so close. Come on, man.
Right. That's crazy. So, y'all let us know what y'all think about this story. Y'all can go on YouTube. The story is on there. It was out of Lynchburg, Virginia, where this happened at. But you guys can go on there. It's called The High School Runner Was Hit in the Head with a Baton. So y'all can Google that and go on there and let us know what y'all think about that. So our next issue that we were going to talk about was the Memphis pastor that was gunned down, right? Y'all want to talk about that one or the Stephen A. and LeBron?
That's up to y'all.
Try the Stephen A. Stephen A. and LeBron first.
All right, y'all go ahead. Kurt?
Go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead.
Do you got that? Do you got that loaded up?
Yeah.
Way they the New York Knicks was playing the Lakers, I think, in New York.
All right, hold on.
And Stephen A. was invited. Stephen A. has been reporting on the NBA for over 30 years or whatever, and he's been talking about Bronny and his progress in the NBA. And then everybody's seen it. It's all over the media. And everyone that's like players and former players, they have their take on it. D Wade, Carmelo, everybody got their take on it. The Pivot talked about it. But me, I think, you know, I'm kind of old school with it. When you make your bed, you gotta kind of lay in it. And because I could see where Ryan Clark was saying how his son didn't want him to speak for him. He said he wanted to make his own pad or whatever. I can understand being a father. I can understand that. What I can understand what LeBron is doing, but in my case, what I would do, I mean, you've got to do all of your homework. I mean, you've got to make sure you're ready. And I can't really speak on it because this is an NBA level. And to be on that level, you're one of the top basketball players in the world.
Right.
So this boy coming out of high school, I think he did 1 year in college. And then he's living up to his dad's name.
Yeah.
That's man, that's almost like telling Layla Ali to live up to Muhammad Ali. Can't be done.
Right.
I don't care what he does, dude.
So do you want me to pull up the actual thing that happened? What you want me to pull up?
Yeah, just pull up him confronting him. Now, me, I just don't believe two men should get in each other's face like that. And if they do, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be some swinging, some knuckles flew.
Right.
So, I mean, but I understand both sides of I think they kind of sidestepping the issue, and I know, I think LeBron is kind of upset that his son is not performing the way he would want him or he was hoping he would. So right now he's just sensitive on all fronts.
Right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip. And then you want me to pull up Stephen A. Somebody, hold on. We got somebody to join.
Stephen A.
All right, who is this? Oh, Manifest Reality. Hey, girl, welcome.
Just like you want. Yeah.
Hello?
You're doing what you need to do. Get it.
I'm sorry, let me turn my TV down.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. So you want me to pull him up on the Gilbert Arenas show?
No, I think everybody kind of know what was said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kurt, all he really said was stop talking about my son, right?
All he says is quit shitting on my son.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Right.
And
Right.
from my standpoint, oh, go ahead. If you're gonna play it, go ahead.
No, I already played it.
Oh, okay. So my response is a little bit like pastors, but I would say that it's layered, right? Okay, so let's take his son, Bronny James. He barely get game for the Lakers, but he plays for the South Bay Lakers, in the G League, the minor league.
Mm-hmm.
He's the 55th pick in the draft. He's averaging 21, 5, and 5. Can I interest you in that?
I don't even know what that means, but they told
21 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists.
Okay.
In the G League. That ain't no bad average, right? However you got there. You averaging 21, 5, and 5. Let's set that aside. Was LeBron wrong? It was the third quarter. He looked up, saw Stephen A. And from what I understand, LeBron saw him at the shoot around and it just ate him up because LeBron's thing was, bro, you've been after me for 22 years. And here's why I think the conversation is very, very dishonest when it comes to this discord about LeBron, is because it just so happens that everybody that don't like LeBron because he said that he was going to be the greatest or he think he's better than Jordan, everybody that says that he ain't better than Jordan and blah, 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 them the same ones that criticize his son. So when the opinions come out and you've been hating on this man for 22 years and you ain't never said nothing good about him because you're a Michael Jordan person, I don't take your opinion that serious, right or wrong. So for me, I just look at it. You can say a whole lot. LeBron didn't tweet it. LeBron didn't go on TV and talk about him. When a man look another man in the face and say what he got to say, I'm off of that. However it roll out. So in my opinion, it's just like everybody got opinions. I accept everybody's opinion, but at the end of the day, LeBron said what he said. He didn't go back and go get on TV or nothing like that. Stephen A., he getting plenty of pub off of that. Plenty.
Yeah. Yeah, he making it. Yeah, he doing what I.
LeBron was in his face. He didn't say nothing, though.
I mean, he has to protect his brand as well. But I think for me, I just think there's a time and place for everything. And I just don't think there was the time or place for that. I think it should have been handled. He could have gotten his face, even as a man, just not there. That's public.
Well, I mean, but if I'm a billionaire, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
But that doesn't matter.
KG and Paul Pierce and KG, they said they would have took him in the tunnel.
Talk to him.
Well, I'm saying, but you would have.
Yeah, they'd have been like, "Hey, man, let me get at you."
But that man chose to do it that way, and one of them walked away, didn't say shit to the man that was talking to him, and went and made money off talking about how weak the man that got in his face was. When that man right there, Stephen A., he bombs black people all the time. He goes on Fox News. I'm saying, when did he turn into Malcolm X? Because he is a black man that often executes other agendas other than ours. I'll say it like that. And so for me, that's why I don't really care, because if LeBron, tall, big as he is, if I didn't like what he said face to face, he just had to whip my ass wherever we was at. So I'm just that type of man. Now, that don't make me right or wrong, but I respect everybody's opinion. But to me, he looked him in the eye, man. That means something to me. And one man walked away. He didn't say nothing. He didn't cuss him out. He said, quit shitting on my son.
What you think, babe?
Yeah, I mean that's what he said. And then when LeBron, when he said excuse, he said, "Nah, f that, f that." Yeah, that's what he told. But like I said, I can see both sides because I've
I do
never been
too.
offered $100 million, and the ink ain't even dried on my contract. My lawyers are probably still looking over crossing the T's and dotting the I's.
They were sitting right there with
I I would have ate that. I would have ate that for 100 million because I'd have been looking 5 years down the road because check it out. What if he'd have swung out on LeBron? LeBron would have beat the brakes off of him and then he lost his money. That boy just signed with Disney, and Disney is not going. I don't think they're gonna give a brother 100 million, and he on
No,
nationwide TV fighting.
I agree with y'all. All I'm saying
Yeah,
is
I just
the
don't
day
think.
after, bro. Did you watch Stephen A. the morning after,
Yeah,
hours
yeah, I watched it.
after? He said that was a father that
Yeah.
stepped in.
Right.
That was
Exactly.
Yeah,
what that shit. What we talking about then? You
Well,
yeah.
understand why he was coming at you?
per his contract, he had to talk about it. I understood
What I'm
where he
saying
was
is,
coming
he said,
from.
"Hey man, that wasn't LeBron the player.
Exactly.
That was
He
LeBron
paid
the
him
father
his
coming."
respect. He gave him his
But
respect.
when he
Then the
went to
days
work,
afterwards, you go on other people's podcasts and you talking jazzy now, and that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
right? I think if you watch it, you'll see that he went and said something to his ex teammate. LeBron had a conversation with Jefferson.
Yes.
That's what Stephen A has an issue with.
Yes.
Because he said he
Stephen
thought
A. has
he was just talking
conversations
to her.
about black men on national TV, criticizing what they make, when they make it. I mean, it's fair game to me. Like, bro, you ain't know the price.
Right,
You made your
right,
money off making bombastic, outlandish statements, and them people at Disney know you don't mind criticizing other people in your community. That's why you got the contract.
right, right. But he got it. Nevertheless, he
I
got
mean,
it.
that's cool.
That's a
That's
hundred
cool.
million. Yeah, that's 100 million, and that you got to take that on the other side of it. Just like you saying, well, that's what you signed. Basically, you saying that's what you signed up for. Well, LeBron, and Brony, bro, that's what you signed up for.
Right.
So everybody is saying bad things about Brony. Not just Stephen A.
White people.
All of them now they really own him. They
I
really
get
own
all
him
that.
now.
Yeah, and that's cool. I
And now
understand.
that pressure, I feel for Brony. I feel for the
I
for,
don't
for
feel for
Brony.
none of them. We talk about millionaires. LeBron,
Yeah, no,
probably
no,
one
I'm
of the
talking
league.
about as a game, as a
Why are we
game,
so
as
invested?
a basketball player. I feel if I'm gonna feel for anybody, I'm gonna feel for him. Like I said, because he's got somebody he's got to play up to. And there's no way he will ever play up to his dad's name. Again, it's like Layla Ali living up to Muhammad Ali. That'll never happen. It's almost like Sugar Ray's son living up to him. It'll never happen.
Right.
That's
That's what
okay.
I'm talking about.
That's a
He's so
that's a
that's
small
why a lot of
version of it.
sons gotta pave their own way. Like Keon Martin say his son is doing his own thing. He's in the NBA. Gary Payton's son is in the NBA. Who is the other guy? There's a couple of other ones that got sons that's excelling in the NBA now, but that their dads are real low profile.
Right.
They letting them pave their
LeBron
own
grew up
way.
without a dad, bro. And he been a pro
Right.
working with grown men since he was 17, 18 years old. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not.
he ain't
Yeah,
doing
I don't. I
everything
don't.
perfect.
I'm
He
not.
ain't doing everything perfect.
Yeah. I don't have a dog in that fight. So I mean, I really don't. To be honest, I don't even watch NBA basketball. I
Only reason
really
I'm
don't.
talking about it is because we discuss it. And my point
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
like,
But what I'm
two
saying
grown
is
men,
LeBron.
two grown
Le,
men get into it. and it'd be all right though.
Brony, what I'm saying is Brony is gonna boil back down to the game. The way you shut people up, like Muhammad Ali used to say, the way you shut me up is whoop me.
Okay, and I'm
So
what I'm saying is
the way LeBron,
look
the
at
way
the Curry
Brony,
Seth,
hold up, the way Brony is gonna be able to stop all the negative narrative is he's gonna have to, and it's gonna take time. He's gonna have to develop his game in the NBA, and all of that will die down. It's still young in the game.
He
He's
putting
still
in the
young
work
in the
though.
game.
He putting in the work. Look up.
That's
How
what I'm
many
saying.
people?
We're saying the same thing. I said it's gonna take time.
But what I'm saying is, look how many people's averaging 21, 5, and 5 in the G League.
But
Look at it.
he's sitting on the
You can prove
sideline
it
with the
right now.
Lakers.
I get it.
But
He's making his
yeah,
plans,
so
but he
what I'm
playing
saying
hard.
is, and his dad never went to the G League. That's what I'm saying. The name he has to live up to is not just like his dad was a role player, like Steph Curry's daddy was.
Yeah.
Steph Curry is actually better. He's a better shooter than what his father was. Steph is a bigger star in the NBA than what his dad was. His dad was a solid player, but Steph is even greater. He's going down as one of the greatest shooters ever. Now, LeBron is going down as one of the greatest NBA players ever to play. Whether it's the number one guard, two guard, small forward, I don't see him even play center. And he's done played over 20 years. And still beating people with numbers that these young cats can't do.
At 40.
His son has a big old pedestal to step up to. That's all I'm saying. If I feel for anybody, I feel for Brony because Brony got some big shoes to fill.
I can relate to being somebody's namesake and people putting expectations on you because of what your daddy is.
Manifest, do you have anything to say about this?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
It is wow. Wow. It's a lot.
Nobody's wrong. Say what you think.
No, for real. This is how we get down on here. It's got to be good.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm trying not to say too much.
No, girl, say how you feel.
Yeah.
It is always something for our children to want to go to be better than us.
Mm-hmm.
And watching I'm still trying not to say too much. You're mentioning someone that is in my family.
Who, Stephen A. or LeBron?
No, Ali is my uncle. So
yeah.
So not only that, and my father-in-law, was a boxer, a retired boxer as well. So so that makes it, it's like you're saying things that the children they're always trying to be greater.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be greater. They want to be better. And I see even my children competing with each other. They're not in that arena. They're in the medical field.
Mm.
So that is something that you're going to always see your children doing. I got to be better. I got to be better. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's the truth.
Because I have to be better.
Mm.
So that is something,
So do you feel like that's something that Bronny went to his dad about? He keeps talking to his dad about, especially in regards to him and Stephen A. Smith and how he handled it.
Stephen, I listen to my sons talk about, I have one that doesn't like, and actually he's coming in the door right now.
Mm.
One that doesn't likes Stephen and one that likes Stephen. And so I'm going to ask this one that's coming in the door. So do you?
Yeah, tell them to give us a rebuttal.
How was your day? So do you like Stephen?
Huh?
You like Stephen?
Steven.
Stephen, what's
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith. You're the one that doesn't like Stephen, right? Or is it?
I never told you I didn't like him, but yeah, it's a cornball.
Oh. Did you hear him? He said
No.
he's a cornball.
He said he's a who?
He's a cornball.
Ask him what he thought about what happened between him and LeBron.
What do you think about him and LeBron?
He's just doing what he needs to do to stay relevant.
He said he's doing what he needs to do to stay relevant.
Thank you, bingo. Bingo.
Okay.
Hold up. Which one did he say is doing what he has to do to stay relevant? LeBron or Stephen A?
Stephen A.
Stephen A?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Hey man. Well, if I can stay relevant with 100 million, I'll take it.
You like Stephen A, right?
I don't know. I can't say he does.
So I was asking about my other son is because my other son, who's the doctor, he's the one. Now, see, this one is the pharmacist. Okay. So they're always. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They be battling each other.
It's a good old barbershop argument. You know what I'm saying? Because I really got love for Stephen A. He just aggravates me sometimes.
Yeah, you go back on our channel, Manifest. You'll see that we started out with our Bible study, and what else was that we were doing, baby?
Testimony Tuesdays.
Yeah, we were doing our social meetups, like anything that happened within the world.
Current events.
Yeah, we was getting on talking about topics. So we just brought that here tonight with Ask Uncle Curt, so we can get a lot of questions and stuff from our local people and how they feel. Because I know everybody watches Stephen A. They watch basketball, and a lot of people are honed in on that type of stuff. So we were just trying to get viewpoints from.
Can I say one other thing though on this whole subject?
Yeah.
Stephen A. also has political ambitions. A nationwide poll gave him 2% chance to be president in 2028.
Yeah.
He made a
What do you think about that?
To announce that on his podcast. I'm just saying he's smart like a fox. I'm just telling you.
I think he's smart. What do you think about that, Jay? That he's smart? You think he's smart, Stephen?
You gotta be a little smart to get to where he's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use a little connivingness.
He's very cunning. Yeah.
You gotta be very cunning.
That's the world we live in.
Yeah, that's what
he knows his way around clear people.
He ain't no knife to a gun.
And he's just using what they've taught us, using it to his benefit, and I ain't mad at him.
Yeah.
He's just done learn how to get paid.
Okay. Yeah.
So Manifest, do you think Bronny can ever live up to what LeBron has done in the NBA?
Okay, let my son answer that. Kat, I'm calling you Kat. Do you come over here for a second? I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I know you just got home. Okay. Wait. Pastor, ask that question one more time.
Do you think Bronny will ever even come halfway near to achieving what his dad has achieved in the NBA? Do you think he will ever come close to living up to that legacy?
No, because no one will.
Not even his other son.
Nope. His other son is still very raw. He's not even ready. You got to compare them when LeBron was their age. When LeBron was their age, he could have came out of high school at 15, 16.
Yep.
Right.
Big old boy. Yep.
Very gifted. Yeah.
He was a young boy in a man's body, even at that age.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is all about physical development too. And those boys need time to grow and stuff. So LeBron was made in the lab.
Okay.
So do you think Bronny's been put in a situation where he can't physically obtain or live up to it? Do you think he's a little over his head?
No, he doesn't have to. Even his dad doesn't. His dad even told him he doesn't have to go to the NBA. So he don't really have that pressure coming from his pop. So, he's playing. He's in the NBA right now because that's what he wants to do. And I heard him speak before he even got drafted about what kind of player he thought he was, and he compared himself to like a role player. And a role player is not a star player. Those are the guys that do the dirty work on the team. They're the glue guys. They hold the team together. They do all of the stuff that your typical star players don't really do. And when I heard him answer like that, I thought, wow, he's very mature, one, and he genuinely loves the game. So I think he'll be successful, but to even think that he will come close to his father's accolades or accomplishments, I don't think so. But they also don't play this. I mean, they do play a little similar, but LeBron is 250, 260 pounds.
Exactly.
LeBron is probably just 200, if that.
Guess where they're
There's a
at?
big difference.
They're up there in Virginia where Uncle's at.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
I agree. You right. LeBron was a big boy, and he grew into. He already had the physical attributes, and then he just mentally grew, and he was already a force. He just had to mentally grow into his physical. His physical. Both of them had to meet each other. His physical and his mental had to meet each other.
Yeah, for Bronny, I think the physical has to cut. He's gonna grow into his his adult body, but mentally he has it. Like when I heard him speak, like before the draft and stuff, I was like, wow, he's very, very mature, very smart.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of guys come into the NBA, especially the young guys, thinking things are supposed to be given to them just because they're this high recruit and all that, or just because they're a number one draft pick. But Bronny don't think like that. I think he'll have a good career after LeBron is gone if he continues, to go at it. But they're two different players, two different. Bronny's a guard and LeBron is a forward. That's two different positions.
Yeah. There's no way. Yeah, I don't think I'm with you there. I don't think anyone will ever live up to LeBron on the court. Just his longevity by itself.
Exactly.
Is that'll never be matched. So that's just a done deal.
Yeah, I ain't seen nothing like this before. I haven't.
He got over 40,000 coins. Nobody's gonna touch him. So
right. Yeah. It's a done deal as far as on the court. Yeah.
God-given talent. He just honed in on what God gave him, and he just went with it. He actually used what God gave him.
Yeah.
And on that note, I do believe, like politics, presidents, all of those things. They use their names to get their kids where they want them to go.
Yeah, it's nepotism all throughout.
He's just using his name to get his son where he wants him to go, and I don't blame him for that. So that's another thing. Like
there was other NBA legends too,
right? Like the Colorado coach, Deion Sanders. He's doing the same thing. They're just taking what was shown to us or taken from us,
and then I just mentioned that.
Then they're reversing it.
Say that about
using power as
what did she say?
What did you say?
The same thing like with our family, right? My son, like look at what's going on. Are you okay, Will?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go get your food?
No, that's okay.
You sure? Go get your food. Okay. Yeah, because I know you're just getting home.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 My sons, they still had to go to school. I worked in the university for for over 27 years in the university. So people still try to feel like I had someone to literally lie in the courtroom on me and said I never worked. Yeah. I didn't know this. This individual doesn't know that I know this right now.
Yeah, they just using their power, their God-given power, because God gave us power.
But I've worked all my life. Because that's what my grandfather taught me. I come from a little small country town, but I've worked all my life.
Did you come from a 2-parent home?
Yes, I really did. But this individual was trying to say, I'm a piece of crap because she's defending an abuser. So we're going back to that other story. But, I'm intermingling all of these different things, because this person is also a piece of crap. She was standing in that courtroom actually lying. But
we get it. We understand. We told you to come on here and tell your story. So
hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Well, y'all, that Stephen A. and LeBron, anybody got any last words to say about that story before we close that one out?
No, it's a good debate because at the end of the day, we could just be arguing about an uncle or something. Half the people in the family love him, half the people don't like him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a worthy conversation.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's worthy. I don't think nobody's right or wrong in the conversation.
Right. Man, yeah. I just
millions of dollars. Like I said,
here's what I love about it. It's one black billionaire, right? Talking to another black millionaire, but the black billionaire is talking about his son. Not, I'm better than this person or that person. So even though it came off the wrong way, it is a necessary conversation because I think
but not just that. They had a confrontation and no one was incarcerated. No violence took place. So that's what I see. That's why I say, hey, it's a win-win. Because if anything else would have happened, then it's no longer a stereotype, it's the truth.
It's the truth, right. Exactly. Now we don't have anything to talk about, but
can't nobody say Stephen A played it wrong or whatever. Everybody getting their money. LeBron got his point across. Right. Stephen A still getting his money. Everybody, no one is giving the money back to the court system.
There it is. That point right there.
For real.
That part.
For real.
Okay. They're both winning off of it. At the end of the day. And I was just saying about Bronny, like when Manifest Son said, it's like I studied him this week on YouTube. Yeah. I'm like, this cat getting better. I hadn't looked at him since earlier in the year. He's getting better and better. I'm like, if he was a sophomore in college, he'd be doing the same thing. It's just he taking a different route. And I think that he's mature enough. Hey, at the end of the day, wouldn't you take some abuse if you was already sitting on 6-7 mil? And, I get me some. I hire some people to tell me I'm the best.
Right. Yeah, I look like Manifest. I don't know what happened, but if you want to come back up, you can hit.
That was valuable. That was I'm glad she came up.
I am too. Thank you for that. Thank you for joining and giving us letting us be able to speak and give us his advice, on the story or whatever.
A doctor, a pharmacist. Yeah. Educated.
Well for yourself. We love
already.
That go up and up and up and up and up. We love our black people that do that. So
yes,
God bless y'all. So
I didn't know Stephen A. I didn't know he was in the political realm either. But now that I see that's a very good, and I could see that happening.
Yeah.
I could see that happening, and my whole thing is I'm an underdog person.
Yeah.
Now I don't like what happened to the way they did Kwame.
Oh yeah, man.
I don't like the way they did Kwame.
Me either, bro.
Kwame got done. That's my only thing. I say if you suck on the court, and if they can say Kwame sucked,
they can say anything to anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody fair game. For real, because Kwame.
Even though I really don't like Kwame, to be like on a person level, that dude was a #1 draft pick at 17
See,
years
thank
old.
you. Thank you.
Didn't even have
And
shoes.
had it, and he had to pick it up from the dirt. His tea lady had to pick it up from the dirt. And yeah, he got it from the dirt. And he's respected as being an up and up dude. And he took some horrible abuse from MJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
He took probably some of the most blunt, blatant abuse that MJ put out. Kwame took it, but Stephen A. There, he a bust. They cracking, joking, but I'm like, how's he a bust when he did 20 years? I mean, he did what 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 years in the league. Yeah, he had a career. So I'm like, is it a bust?
And guaranteed contracts. So he made some money.
Right. So when I say, okay, anybody could get it, I'm like, if you talked about Kwame, talk about James Duckworth, Donaldsworth, talk about who's some other bust? Stacey King, Stacey King.
Yep.
Stacey King out of OU.
Richard Dumas, Tarpley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. But we in the social media age because, bro, them dudes used to fight. Man, it used to be like Stephen A. and them. They just take advantage now because they're safer. Back in the day, them dudes come hunt you down in the parking lot saying stuff.
Right.
Manifest. We never heard nothing about it.
Manifest.
Sure.
You good?
Manifest.
Manifest, can you hear us? She typing.
We can't hear. But back to what she was saying about the offenders and the we have some everything is so crowded in our society now. It's so crowded with social media, just like what I just witnessed. The lady got mad at her dude. Well, the pastor was shot down, was unalive in Memphis. The same dude that eulogized the cussing pastor. He was stepping out on his wife. Okay, she moved the person around and boom, 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 unalive.
Okay, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, we can.
And then check it out. This other woman, her boyfriend, she got mad at her boyfriend or whatever, and she tried to make it look like he was what they call not texting but sexing her 10-year-old daughter. When
what was going on with that?
She was setting him up.
She was lying.
Really?
Now, yes, and now I say that to say this, Manifest. People like that mess it up for people that's been truly victimized.
Yes, sir. And this is what I say to men, be careful. Be careful. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. There are women just as bad. And this is what I am saying. You have these flying monkeys out here that are women who are out here portraying and doing these wild things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she said that she set him up. She said that he was doing it to her 10-year-old daughter, but it was actually her that was doing the texting and stuff.
Yes.
She sent that boy to jail.
You're going to jail.
She sent him to jail. He went to jail.
That's dirty.
She needs to be prosecuted. She needs to be prosecuted.
Well, they got breaking news on it. I was trying to see if I could. Let me see if I can pull it up.
I go way back to the Mike Tyson case.
Look, this is what I'm trying to tell you. This individual literally said, I never worked a day in my life. I have been working since I was 14 years old. This person knows nothing about me. Nothing. But she's defending a person who has been putting hands on women and other women and men and says she's not a liar. She's not a liar. But truth be told, look her up. She's the woman of him. She's the woman offender of him. She's the same thing of him.
Oh, she's
so
an abuser.
You don't think them people looked her up? So you think them people listened to her? You think them people actually believed her? So you have the nerve to say, I don't talk to her. Even said I use substances. What substance? I've never been known to use. No, what?
Wow.
What? What substances? What? This person put me in the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Then he was upset because I told everyone about it. You told people about it. Wait, so I was supposed to lie? I was supposed to hide it?
Wow.
Really? I was not supposed to tell anyone?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm supposed to be embarrassed? No, you're going to be embarrassed.
Wow.
No, you're going to be embarrassed, dude.
How long ago was this?
You're going to be embarrassed. This was recently. Just because I told you to leave my house.
You were
I told you to leave my house. I told you to get away from me. And
how long did you stay in that before you just said enough is enough?
Listen, it was only a few months. It doesn't matter. I said, get away from me.
Oh, wow.
Get away from me. That's the point. Get away from me. Because the person had traits that was not an example of how I live my life. He was the opposite of how I live my life. That's what I seen. I seen traits that were not approval of how I live my life. Everything that I said, let's do this, he would go the opposite way. It was wrong. If I do this, I could see resistance. He would be angry. So no, you gotta go. You gotta go.
So is this not trying to be nosy, but being nosy? Is this man old or is he young?
That's the thing. That's the other thing, Pastor. Yes, he was an older man.
Wow.
And he put his hands on you?
He's an older man, yes.
Well, I'm glad you got out of that.
To be honest, yes, he's the size of, honestly, yes, he's a 250 some pounds, probably a little bit more than that. I can show you the whole demographics because his record is online right now.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wow.
You got every right to slander him right now. And I'm a slander the woman who said she don't lie.
We're gonna have to bring that back for another story. Just you on your Yeah, we're gonna have to keep it up on Saturday tomorrow if you free. Like
she don't lie.
Be able to tell your story.
It's a lot of it's a lot of people. It's a lot of females manifest that are in the same situation right now.
Right.
And they don't see no way out.
Right.
And they don't have the courage to say get out, or they don't feel they have the means. So it's like if you could just help one, you know, if you could help one person and let them see that, hey man, your life is worth it. I mean,
Yes,
you know,
sir. And there were
you
people.
can get out.
I got advocates that came to my house again today.
Mm.
Yes, it's not over.
Mm.
Hmm.
You're being a what is that called, baby? A less
Advocate.
lamb, in order to be able to keep this from happening to the next woman or the next person, maybe, you know, a daughter or daughter-in-law or anybody like that. Or our son or a son-in-law, anybody, you know, it's anybody, because like you said, women are abusing men too.
Yes. And then this fool came in the courtroom, excuse me, on a cane. That's what we call the Dear John syndrome. I got it. I got it. Surgery. I gotta have surgery.
Hey man.
Oh, yeah, that surgery, man.
Dude had a cane.
What to do now? I can't pay the court costs.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not,
But wait
now
a
he
minute.
trying to beat that charge right now, huh?
dang.
For real. He trying to beat the charge. He don't want to go sit down for a while.
But you know what? I just wanted him prosecuted.
I understand.
Yeah.
But the person, his family didn't even want him prosecuted.
Of course not, because he's probably been doing it for a long time.
He has imprisoned. Look, I haven't even told you the meat of it. This man bit me in my face.
Oh.
He bit me in my face. You tell me what kind of monster that is.
Dang.
Wow.
Demon, yeah.
Wow. Ooh, you got to be a demonic person to get in somebody's face and bite them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I wasn't even in the house, okay? I was walking down the sidewalk, and this man just grabbed me and choked me and bit me in my face.
Wow.
Do you understand me?
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you.
And he had the nerve to say, "You told somebody I did that to you? Like I'm supposed to be embarrassed." No, nigga, you need to be embarrassed. You need to be under the... See, I'm in Ramadan right now, so it's things that I can't say what I really want to say.
Wow.
Excuse me. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold
on. While she doing that, y'all want to see this clip? Kurt, did you watch this?
No.
Let me see. This Willie D. I don't know how much he gonna tell, babe. You want me to show Willie D?
Man, Willie D put some hair on his face, man.
Let me see what he talking about. Willie D don't be talking about nothing. He just be rambling. We gonna see what he talking about regarding this story.
Damon Hill, what it do? Or a overall tone of this. Just like so many other news outlets and bloggers and YouTubers, I covered this story. The story seemed credible, but then at the same time, it seemed like it had a few holes in the story, which I did express to you guys, if you recall. I expressed that the story seemed like it had a few holes in it because the girl sounded very mature for her age, 10 years old, using words like appropriate and, you know, mom's an adult, talk to her. I mean, just the tone, the overall tone of the text messages, it just seemed to be a little fishy, right? But you know, you give the alleged victim the benefit of doubt. So I gave the mother the benefit of doubt. And now there's people out there coming at the mom, exposing the mom, saying that allegedly exposing the mom, saying that she's done this to a couple of men before.
See, she's a repeat offender. She's a repeat offender.
She's done this before, allegedly, right?
She's a repeat offender. Just like that person I was telling you about.
There's a long rabbit hole of text messages between her and the boyfriend. I'm not going to cover all of them, but I do want to share my screen with you guys and show you some of them. And you can draw your own conclusion.
Hold on, we about to look.
But I'm telling you right now, fam, I don't know what the truth is, but I will say that I'm more so in the middle now, because I just don't know what the hell going on. I don't know who's telling the truth and who's lying. If I had to just, you know, roll a dice, it sounds like the mother is lying. Just based on just the overall texture of the conversations that been going on, the text messages, it sounds like the mother is lying. I'm not sure what the truth is. And that is why I'm doing this follow-up video. So let me present, share screen. That one. Here we go.
I'm gonna pause so we can read the messages, y'all.
Let me know if y'all can see everything. Can y'all see that fine?
No, we can't see it, Willie.
Give me a thumbs up if y'all see the screen. If y'all can see what's going on here. Let's see.
There you go. Oh, I can't hardly read that. It said, can somebody see that? I was with this blank 5 years, and he's been around my daughter since she was 5 years old. I can't believe that he would all of a sudden take a sexual interest in my daughter. It is disgusting that she came to me crying about it, about how he doesn't talk how he doesn't talk to her like she's a kid anymore. He's been trying to get her to be an adult and do sexual things with her. The type of baby, I can't read that. I'm squinting just to see that.
So first, let's get into the.
Okay, here you go.
Crime.
Clear. Okay, it disgusts me that she came to me crying about how he doesn't talk to her like she's a kid anymore. He's been trying to get her to be an adult and do sexual things with her because she is older now. This type of betrayal from him I will never understand or forgive, and the disgusting family that stands behind him and calls my child a liar can all go to hell with him. Y'all can all get hands and feet about my daughter. At the end of the day, he violated a little girl who literally just turned 10 last month in February. She trusted him and loved him. I will never understand how anybody can be a mother, not believe their child, and I believe my baby no matter what. I don't give a, oh Lord, how nobody feel. You really can't trust nobody around your kids. It's sad and scary AF. Like, who talks to a child they claim to love like this? I'm disgusted.
Man.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay,
hey, Tamika. Hey, I gotta take Mons to work here in a minute.
All right, let's read this real quick. How long you got, Kurt?
About 5 minutes.
All right, let's read this text and then we're gonna end this with that. We only got one life to live, Lay. Just try it. If you don't like it, I'll leave you alone. Deal? No, I don't want to. Please stop asking me. Just ask Mommy. She's an adult. You can ask mommy when she come back, but not me. That's not appropriate. You're actually making me scared. You don't have to be scared of me, Lay. I won't do anything to you without your permission. You said leave you alone. I will leave you alone. Just delete this message. Okay, sorry for bothering you. About to just watch porn. Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Do not buy new windows if you live.
I done read enough.
That's some sleazy stuff right there, boy.
What the mess? Baby must have to leave. He probably on his way. What? What was that?
It was wow.
And they saying that ain't her because she used the word appropriate?
Wow.
It doesn't matter if it was the mom or not. This nigga, this boy approached.
Yeah, he was responding. Yeah, he needed to go to jail.
He was approaching this little girl about sexual favors.
But see, that's the thing, though. Everybody nasty in the situation. The mama and that
my
dude.
God, because she continued the mess.
Yeah.
You should have just turned him in off of the little girl.
For real.
Leave her alone. Oh my gosh. I don't want to.
Hey, let's pick that up. Let's pick that up next week.
Right. In the Manifest, we're going to pick this up next week because Uncle Kurt got to leave, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us today. Manifest Reality, we thank you for joining us today. Tell your son we thank him for joining us today, y'all. We're going to end here, but we will pick this discussion back up maybe tomorrow. We'll come.
Yeah, I'm down.
Tomorrow, Manifest, meet us back on here. My husband had to leave. He's about to drive, so I know he had to get off. But y'all, thank y'all. And Uncle Kurt, until next time.
Yes, thank y'all, everybody.
All right.